Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, coming to you from our new golf shop studio. To see more videos taking you inside the golf equipment marketplace, be sure to subscribe. Do it now, as we continue to give you the product information directly from the source. Now, recently we visited the headquarters for Fujikura Composites in Vista, California, and I went through a driver shaft fitting. And what they found was that my 2.5-year-old Ping G driver with a Speeder 474 shaft still performed as well as any of their current products. However, they wanted us to try out their new Speeder Evolution 5 shaft to see just how it compared. One thing was certain though, they didn't want to mess with my current driver. So what we did was put that Evo 5 shaft on a tailor-made M3 driver head and proceeded to compare it with my old Ping and two stock shafts from Mitsubishi, the Tensei Red 50 and the Tensei Blue 60. So first we should note that the Evo 5 474 weighs 50 grams as opposed to the Tensei Blue at 64 grams and the Red at 57. At 4.7, the Evo 5's torque is comparable to the Tensei Blue at 4.5, while the Tensei Red is at 6.0. So while lighter than both Tensei shafts, it has a torque closer to the heavier blue one. But of course, those are just numbers, and we wanted results. So we took the two clubs and 4 total shafts to the range. And we went back to the range and went to the range again. Different locations, different times of day, different range conditions. And what we found, well, it was quite remarkable. Over the course of our multiple range sessions, we found that the Fujikura Speeder Evolution 5 driver shaft on the tailor-made M3 head had really solid results. As noted in the fitting video, I tend to play a fade, and it accommodated that expectation marvelously and consistently. When we went to the Tensei Blue, we saw a demonstrable performance drop, as you can see here. It flew as I would have hoped, but was a solid 7 yards shorter in terms of carry through the air. Then we tested the Tensei Red, and the performance drop was even more noticeable. That's right, through all of our testing, it flew 15.7 yards less on average than the Evo 5. Now, as you can see, the upgrade in shaft delivered very similar statistics until it came to the carry. The increase there was huge. Again, 7 yards more than the Tensei Blue and almost 16 yards more than the Tensei Red. This is in addition to being more consistent, and again, this was over the course of many testing sessions. Finally, we did want to compare the original speeder on the Ping G, originally built in early 2016, to the 2018 tailor-made M3 with the Speeder Evolution 5. And what we found? Well, it was the closest competition yet, but still the newer technology and components came out on top, carrying a couple yards further on average. Now, what can we take from this? There are a few things. First, the Fujikura Speeder Evolution 5 is a great shaft, and it worked for me. Now, will it work for you? Of course, that's to be determined. But we do know that having the proper shaft in your driver, or any club for that matter, does make a difference. Sometimes quite a notable one. So once you've found that club or set that you really like, get fit for it. The shaft is the engine of the club, and you could be leaving performance in the shop. We also learned something else. Just because you've had your club for a year or two doesn't mean it's out of date. If it fits you and your game, then go with it. Now, if you want better performance or think there's something better out there, then see a professional fitter, like a certified Fujikura charter dealer, and compare what you have now to what is available. It just may open your eyes. We encourage you to see our other videos with Fujikura about fitting and about this Speeder Evolution 5 shaft. And we want to thank you for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Be sure to subscribe as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.